Flat top haircuts utilize the clippers to create a style that forms a square. This haircut is often defined by the smooth blend of short hair to long hair as you move up the head where all the hair is cut to the same length. We are going to introduce this technique step by step, pausing throughout, allowing time for your educator to demonstrate and for you to work along with the video. Every haircut begins and ends with the guest experience. At Empire, our guest experience includes the greeting of your guest, the guest consultation, the service, which may include a shampoo, suggested additional services to help achieve your guest's desired look, and the finish of the service to include the styling, recommended home care, rebooking, and asking for a referral. This instructional video will be conducted on a pre-shampooed, conditioned, and dried mannequin. Begin by determining the desired length of hair. It is important to know how short your guest would like the shortest lengths to be, as well as how long they would like the longest to be. Select and prepare the appropriate clipper guards based on this discussion. For this haircut, we visually divide the hair into 3 sections. Section 1 is the nape to the occipital, Section 2 is the occipital to the crown, and Section 3 is the crown through the apex, including the fringe. Before making any cuts, it is important that both you and your guest maintain the proper body positioning throughout the haircut. For your guest, this means they should be sitting up straight with their shoulders relaxed and feet uncrossed. Their heads should be in an upright position and centered, not leaning forward or backward or to either side. Your body should be positioned behind your guest and centered with your feet shoulder width apart. Your knees should be comfortable but not locked. Your clippers will be held in your dominant hand. The most ergonomic position to hold your clippers will be in the palm of your hand with the cutting blades facing up. Not only will this reduce the amount of strain on your wrist, but it also allows you to clearly see the area being cut. The cutting motion is produced with your wrist as opposed to your thumb when you use scissors. You will be working your way around the guest as you move through each section. Attach the guard for the shortest length desired, or utilize the clippers without a guard if that is the correct length. Beginning in Section 1, center nape, work in an upward movement toward the occipital bone. When you reach an area where you want the length to increase, use a scooping or rolling motion off the head to preserve the length. Complete Section 1. Add or change the clipper guard to the next size. Again, begin in the center back at the lower occipital and work up toward the crown. Rather than using the scooping motion as you reach the parietal ridge, you will want to maintain a straight line with the clippers as they leave the parietal ridge. Be sure not to follow the round of the head. Imagine the side of the head as a flat wall and work the clippers up the wall. Add your next clipper guard to increase the length. Again, begin in center back at the lower crown and work up through the fringe. Avoid scooping, but work with the imaginary lines of a box as your guide. You will need to pay close attention to the growth patterns in the crown and front hairlines. Complete section 3. With the bottom portion of section 3 completed, you'll now move to the top. The length of the top in section 3 is determined by a combination of the clipper guard and your comb. Use your comb to lift the hair and glide your clippers across. Be sure to keep your comb parallel to the floor at all times. Avoid following the round of the head. This is how you guarantee you will maintain the length and shape needed to create the flat top. Be sure to keep your comb parallel to the floor at all times. Cross-check the haircut by looking for balance and blended lines. This is especially important in areas where you change length. Shears over comb and/or blending shears can be used to blend these areas. Using a spray bottle, dampen section 3 before cross-checking. Taking vertical sections, hold the hair along the parietal ridge at a 90-degree angle and check for accuracy while cutting in an overhand technique. Use horizontal sections in the crown, apex, and fringe, and hold the hair at a 90-degree angle while using an overhand cutting technique to check for evenness and balance. You will always finish with your trimmer or edger to clean up the outline. Before you can truly say you're done, you'll need to sanitize your work area. This is done after every guest, every time, no exceptions. Please remember to practice the steps you've learned here. Your skill will develop with patience, practice, and time.